Hey everyone, Greg Moran here. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately. And that's how remote work was really just the beginning. We've entered a really new era where companies aren't just letting people work from home, they're actually tapping into specialized talent wherever it happens to be. It's with no geographical or time zone limits. We call it decentralized talent, or DeTal for short. It's truly changing the game. Now, if you follow my journey, you know that I've been all in on remote setups for years. That we used to think that we had to live in the same zip code just to hire someone. But I've also seen firsthand how remote alone doesn't solve every challenge. Far from it. Businesses need to find that perfect skill set at the perfect time for the perfect project. And that's not always easy, whether when you're relying on a static in-house team. And that's where detail steps in. Instead of hiring the same generalists for full-time roles you might not ever fully utilize, you pull in experts exactly when you need them. We talk about everything from SDRs to boost your pipeline, support people to support customers, software developers who can spin up a feature in record time, to accountants or product designers who bring deep niche knowledge to the table. You'd be amazed how seamlessly these specialists integrate when you clearly define your goals and your communication channels. Now, I love to travel. As a matter of fact, I'm recording this for Denver International Airport, and I love to discover new places. And one of the coolest aspects for me has been discovering talent hotbeds, places like Kosovo. I'll be honest, I would have never guessed a decade ago that a small country in the Balkans would become this rising powerhouse of really tech savvy professionals who align really well with Western business culture. They truly love the US there, but it's true. The energy, the work ethic, the language skills, Kosovo has it all. And there's other countries like Kosovo as well that are these underdeveloped hotbeds. And it's not just me saying this. Countless companies are finding the best developers, designers, sales reps, support technicians in that talent pool. So why aren't more people talking about this? Part of it, I think, is just the fear of managing remote teams across oceans. I get it. Let me tell you, a platform like outsourcing, there's other platforms like that too, but outsourcing is near and dear to my heart, and we've simplified that process. We've built an entire ecosystem around really pre-vetting these professionals. Make sure you only work with folks who need real results and real results driven criteria. That level of focus really drastically cuts down on the learning curve and helps you hit the ground running, whether you're building a new product feature, expanding your marketing reach, or optimizing your finances. What does it look like in practice? Picture this. You've got a new product launch in 6 weeks. You realize you need a front-end developer with strong UX chops. Instead of scrambling locally or trying to force your in-house team to handle a skill you don't really have, bring on an expert from across the globe who's done this exact thing before. Define your scope, agree on milestones in a short amount of time. They're in your Slack channel, sprinting toward that launch. Results, much faster time to market, much lower overhead and cost, and a team that stays lean, efficient, and innovative. Listen, I've seen more than a few transformations up close, and detail is the real deal. It solves the biggest headaches of remote work, finding the right specialist at the right moment while building on its strengths. It's not about cheap outsourcing. It's about smarter, high impact collaboration with pros who really fit your mission. If you're curious about how this might look for your company, or you just want to see what kind of amazing folks are out there, consider checking out outsourcing. It's outsourcing.com. And that's outsourcing without the U. So OUT, well, without the second U, OUTSORCY.com. They've streamlined the entire process from sourcing and vetting to onboarding so you can cut through the noise and get results. Whether you're aiming to really amplify your sales pipeline, strengthen your code base, polish your accounting, ramp up your support, design, marketing, detail has you covered. All right, that's my pitch for the day from the airport. I hope this quick dive into decentralized talent really sparks some ideas for your own teams. Let me know if you have any questions. Drop them in the comments. And as always, keep innovating, keep pushing boundaries, keep pushing borders. And remember, you can build the best team in the world without ever being in the same room.